Hello, good evening, friends. And today in this episode, I would be explaining you the difference between HID, LED, and the fluorescent light. When to place the HID, when to place the LED in your car headlamp. I will be talking mainly on the headlamp part, and when you can place the. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And first of all, we would like to straightway understand where we can put the HID, where we can put the LED, and where with the fluorescent. Generally, the fluorescent bulb provided with the car is having the low wattage, generally especially in the Creta, it is of 60 watt, and you sometimes feel that the headlight is not sufficient giving light, especially when other persons are coming with the highlights. So, what is the reason they have a highlights? Is either they have HID or LED. So whether we should go for the LED, yeah, of course you can go for LED, you can go for HID, but must know what are the benefits and advantage and what are the disadvantages. So the first thing is I would be discussing about HID. So HID bulb generally takes about 100 watts up to 90 watts, 100 watts, and the car is made for 60 watts. So if we place directly in the same wiring through couplers, what will happen generally? There are chances to get the fuse broken or the wiring gets burnt. So to reduce that, we generally use relay. Now, what happens with the relay? Relay is basically a switch which generally gets activated with the voltage applied with the default car wire. So, on if this is, I can say this is 3. If here we have provided the car original wiring, this is the battery and this is the bulb. So when we provide the voltage here, some voltage with the switch, car switch comes here, automatically this directly goes into, this gets activated and the current starts getting from the battery to the bulb. Now this is the situation where the load is directly from battery to going to the bulb and the wiring is completely safe. So this is the method. That's why all shopkeepers say that you can place the HID by putting the relay so that load will not come on the wire. So this is the reason. But of course, with this method, certainly the HID is naturally do not fit into the same company fitted box. So the back side has to be cut, and that is where it is very painful. And the original waterproofing of the box gets destroyed. Secondly, the relay sometimes, since it is from the outside market, the water goes inside and relay gets defective. So these are the problems you can face with the relay outside. So if you place, be ensure that please ensure that you get the good relay from a good company like Philips, or and there are other players also. So must get good waterproof relay, and of course you have to compromise with the natural hole. They will manually drill the hole and then put the HID bulb wires through that blaster and everything. So that is a painful which I generally do not prefer. But if you prefer, you have to go by this method. But otherwise your circuits are safe, there is nothing, but you have to take a direct connection from the battery. This is the issue. But where the HID is suited, you see where the projector lamps are there, you go for the HID. The thumb rule is that wheresoever the projector lamp is there, go for the HID replacement. If you want to compromise with the original natural waterproofing, then go. Otherwise, we also have option to go for the higher wattage fluorescent bulb with relay. Again, the same principle will apply, and you can get the better lights. In that case, your waterproofing, everything will be remain safe. So we have two options. Either we go for the higher wattage with the relay, or we can go for the HID if we have a projector lamp. When to go for the LED? Of course, LED generates a lot of heat, so it needs some heat dissipation. But generally, the box of the headlamp is sealed, waterproofed. although LED will fit inside, but again the same thing. Either you place the same wattage LED if you have a non-projector lamp, that means normal reflectors, where LED works very well because LED has one-sided bulb. So if you have a normal projectors other than projector reflectors, normal reflectors, traditional reflectors, go for LED. But in that case, if either it is better to place the same wattage LED, and if you go for the higher wattage LED, again it is advisable that using some couplers at the end of the wire, again you have to either use the relay, or again there will be chances to get the wire cut. So it is always preferred that same wattage LED. If you have a reflector lamp, traditional, you can go for the LED. So basic thumb rule is, I hope I have made clear. Projector, you can go for HID with relay, or you can LED, you can go with the normal reflector. If same wattage, you can go without the relay. If higher wattage, always go for relay. I hope this will benefit. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Keep liking and subscribing. Thank you very much.